Hypocrites and parasites, boy. Welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. Let me tell you, sometimes, you see, these people think, say, if I lick a handicap boy down the road, they say, cause a bad word is a different kind of feeling it give you than when somebody who has accomplished something great cause a bad word. This story now, this valedictorian, matter of fact, let me stop talk. Watch the little clip and then we're gonna talk. Watch this.
I am honored to be the valedictorian of the graduating class of 2019. Congratulations. You all did it. Big up on a blood clot self.
Alright, so big up on a blood clot self. That's what the man said. Edna Manley College. So I'm taking this article from the Star and then we are going to go over to the internet on IG. I'll go listen to some, or I'm going to read some comments for you real quick. Check this out. The man said big up on a blood clot self. Edna Manley College valedictorian closes speech in dramatic fashion. Valedictorian. He wasn't just another regular graduating individual. You understand? The man set the precedence, hold the lead. You understand that? Alright. So once again, Jamaican language use has been brought to the forefront. This time by Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts valedictorian Waldane Walker. Waldane, any which part you them, my brother, big up your blood clot self. You hear? Alright. The School of Drama graduates dramatic speech lifted his graduating colleagues to their feet when the Creole actor ended his tear-jerking presentation with big up on know the rest. According to an anonymous audience member, it would be unfair for the public to judge the valedictorian based on that final dramatic line. But you know how some people hypocritical and dirty and nasty. Some people be waiting for that one little mishap that you do and then they will summarize your whole life using that one little mishap. Never mind, you were setting the precedence all along. Never mind, you were the epitome, the picture of hard work and dedication and excellence and intelligence all along. Now one little line there is what they're going to use now to try crush him out. But for some reason, I don't think this brother here will care because him look like him confidence is up there. You understand Marcus Garvey? What Marcus Garvey said about confidence? Leave it in the comment section below. Anyway, according to an anonymous audience member said they don't think he should be judged for that. It was a very touching, comprehensive and beautifully delivered, well-written speech. He spoke personally about his grandmother dying just around the time he started the course, and he almost dropped out of the course because of it. He was crying while he was giving his speech. He was moved to tears. It was really a touching personal testimony, and at the end of it, he obviously gave in to the emotions and just spoke from his gut. As a Jamaican, it is excusable, I don't know, but it is understandable. Absolutely yes, they told the Star. Biggest fan, Director of Marketing at the EMC VPA, Colleen Douglas said, "We believe in freedom of expression." That is the Edna Manley School of Visual Performing Arts said that we believe in freedom of expression. Walker's achievement was dedicated to Nettie Rowe, his late grandmother and his biggest fan, and his speech was for the persevering graduating class of 2019. In his speech, he noted that their story started in 2015 when EMCVPA alumna Ebony Patterson addressed that graduating class, urging them to turn the world upside down. I accepted that. I had to be one of these artists of whom she spoke. Later realizing that being a student of this institution was my first loaded ammunition at this, I then discovered through Eugene Williams that I am a Creole actor. This meant that among all the other actors of the world, I am uniquely possessed. not only because of my black skin or speech pattern, but my definition of my training, my dispossessed history, and the will to simply produce art that speaks truth, he said. At the end, the emotional valedictorian told the star that his passion spilt out. At the moment, it was in passion. Having such exuberance in realizing you have completed this journey after understanding that you've been in the situation for years where the society you're in had decided to scoff upon the degree you chose to pursue, saying that that degree in the creative industry will not foster any financial growth or longevity. But we understood that this is what we wanted. In that moment, it was all about passion. And just summarizing the experience through an expression that is Jamaican, he said. Walker said that, reflecting on it, he wants Creole to be seen as sacred and not as profanity. I just want to be clear that it wasn't about being crude. I believe that we have to come to terms that these words were not created to be rude, but they were encoded inside the past we have with our colonizers, when they would not need to understand how we would express ourselves to each other. This is our language. This is our culture. We need to be able to preserve that, to see what we have before others see it, he said. While his fellow graduates offered extended applause, Walker went backstage and he just let it all out. I go around the backstage and I bust out in a bawling. I was flooded with tears. I couldn't hold back. What people don't understand is that here at Edna Manley, we don't sit and read for a degree only. We have to read, and we also have to perform and do tasks that are beyond what a normal student would do. Coming to the end of that is just an overwhelming feeling of gratitude, he said. And so far, nobody has left any comments over this upon the star as yet. But over here upon IG, it already have 307 comments, and I'm going to read through a couple of them for you before I summarize this nicely at the end. So, the real Miss Alex says, y'all need to chill though. It's really not that serious. What am I going to do? Nobody give him certificate? Alright. Another person says, haha, if he ain't Jamaican. Miss Dimple Doll said. Now, N. Jardine says, yes to blood clot. Desmond Don Ross says, one must wonder if his expression would compromise his future earnings. And I highly doubt it. I can give you an example. Check out, he just passed away recently. And we all know him from Teddy Brockshot from Shutters. We all know him as Ox from Belly. You remember the party night where him say, him say, oh no, follow me for rude boy. Oh no, follow me for, oh no, bumbo clot, follow me for. You remember that part there? And then Kimani Marley and Spragga Benz in the car, wind the window up and down. And them say, you done? You finished? You're too blood clot paranoid. And him say, yes, me blood clot paranoid. 5 days now, we know I follow man up and down. And them say, I protect with investment. And the man say, go protect your soul, mama. Did that stop him from being legendary? Because when we say Teddy Brockshot and when we say Ox, we don't know exactly who we're talking about. You understand? I think it is time for us to stop trying to be so Europeanized or European and trying so hard to define ourselves for others' acceptance. When in truth and in fact, everywhere I've been around the world, as soon as people detect that you are Jamaican, can you speak it, is what they say. And if I speak English, they say, that's not it. You're not from Jamaica, really. That's not how Jamaicans talk. And then if I say, oh, you mean like this? You want me to talk like Chad Potterfield? And them say, oh, he can do it. Do more, please. Every country I've been, That's my experience. So it's funny to see us always running from our thing when the rest of the world is embracing it, copying it, I go to class to learn it, actually putting it into their school curriculum. I publish books about how to get videos on how to, and we're running from it. Don't say that. It's very bad. What's bad about it? What's bad about a blood clot? Eh? Me want to know in the comment section below. Let me read a couple more comments. God above man say, this is my kind of guy. This funny. Big up your blood clot self, youth. Crook say, or Kirk say, me good with it. How you mean? Big up your blood clot self, youth. And your blood clot friend them too. I think by now, the more, how should I say it now? People in my audience have tuned out. And they're probably saying, God have mercy, why is SouFlo using that word so much today? You know what I'm saying? But this is the topic that we're talking about. Alright, 2 more comments I'm gonna read. So, here we go. Moscato Boss says, them Christians are gonna come play God and judge the youth, but yet them sit quietly and well unobedient in front of a pastor with a sex off the underage girl them and a molest the little boy them. For Christ's sake, it's a culture word. Out of the boundaries of Jamaica, nobody knows it as a bad word. A uncle Uno in a Jamaica know it, I'll take it for bad word. Point well taken. One more. D3 Sherigay says the people that are criticizing never been to a tertiary institution, so they don't even understand how powerful that line is. I just better on shut up. Alright. The comment them so excited me I have to keep on reading. The real 3472 says, that's terrible. This just shows the level of moral decay in our society. The lawless and rebellious nature of our citizenry. Expletives has no place in a graduation. Leave that to the ghetto that does not know any better. You see what I say? And oh my gosh, this is what I'm saying. Anyhow, Santriana says, well, I am teaching my 3-year-old a one bad word to tell people who try let him feel less than, or who try call him anything that he don't like, to move them blood clot. What says you? There's a very interesting comment here which I'm trying to get to. So Amari Pitch Black says, nothing is wrong with that. He said Edna Manley is a school of art, of expressing oneself, and embracing of roots and culture. Miss Lou was a pioneer spreading our culture worldwide. Some of you Jamaicans act white or than the white people them. Some of you Jamaicans act whiter than the white people them, Oreo cookies. The entire world love our culture and our language. Them even got to classes to learn about it. And we are denouncing our own roots and culture to adopt their European culture. And when we realize they all crave our culture, wanna start act like wanna deeply rooted. And wanna act like blondes and jocks when wanna there. Alright? Somebody else says, big up your blood clot self, youth. Who not like it, move on a blood clot. Alright, God willing, I am says, English curse words are acceptable. Just don't use your ancestors' language to express yourself, because we black people are not verified to have our own language or a way to express ourselves. Equals self-hate. Alright, this is the comment I was waiting for now. Let's end this on a positive note. Listen to this. Pay taxes, Chinese nationals, are you aware that? Them say, are you aware that? 1, Chinese businesses that are not of Jamaican descent are taking over the country, and Jamaica businesses are closing down because of this. Because of the rapid growth of all these Chinese businesses springing up all over the place, they are forcing local Jamaican businesses out of business. 2, Chinese immigrants pay no taxes to the Jamaican government for a 5-year period from them opening them business to 5 years after, while Jamaican businesses have to start paying from day 1. 3, When that 5-year period expires, the Chinese business changes the name and gets another 5-year tax-free, and the cycle continues. So in essence then, they are able to run business straight untaxed. How can we keep up with that? How can we compete with that? 4. How can a Jamaican company that has to pay taxes compete with a non-paying business, non-tax paying business? 5. Chinese are able to sell cheaper because they do not include the GCT in their prices and no other taxes for that matter. Majority of them are actually living at their shops or place of businesses, so they do not have rent and mortgage and all these extra payments. Well, their mortgage is in China, because every penny goes back to China. 6. The government, current and previous, is turning a blind eye to this particular problem. 7. Every dime goes back to China. None of it to fix our roads, none to our educational system, none to NHT. This needs to be fixed. And number 8, this is not political. This is just us needing help. In other words, I'm finishing it by saying this. We have bigger things to think about. This youth here went ahead and forged his way through and graduated as valedictorian. You understand? So me, I'm not going to be one of them to judge him because he used the B word, as someone want to call it, and ended his speech by telling his audience of his peers to big up them blood clot self. Leave your comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one, man. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.